Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 channel. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This will be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. So take a resonance and please, darling, leave the rest for someone else. You know why? Because this is a general read. This is not a personal read. And if you would like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'd be happy to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is just a tool, it's not the final rule. So let's keep an empty cup so we can really see what's up. Today we're time to the zodiac sign of Taurus, sun, moon, or rise, or any placement in your chart. We're doing a money read for the zodiac sign of Taurus. We're asking spirit, what does Taurus need to focus on in order to increase their money, or in order to bring more money into their life, or more opportunities as well. Okay, we're doing a money read for the zodiac sign of Taurus. Taurus, what does Taurus need to know so that they can prosper? What does Taurus need to know? All right. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for stopping by and saying hi. All are welcome on this channel, and all contributions are highly appreciated, okay? Be sure to tell a family, friend, or foe, or to come on over and subscribe so they can be privy to these spiritual notifications. There's just enough space in this place for everyone to be notified, okay? The first card that we have here, Taurus, is the Tower. And so you may be experiencing some kind of financial setbacks or some kind of financial worry, okay? You may be trying to figure out or bring some kind of resolve to a situation, Taurus. This could be a housing situation with this Tower energy. And maybe you are concerned with someone throwing you out, throwing your clothes out. Maybe you're in a living situation, Taurus, with your spouse. This could be whether you're married or just a living spouse. This could also be a roommate situation, okay? You could be single. Maybe you have your roommates with someone, whether this is a house, an apartment, a condo, a high-rise. But either way, you may have been receiving some kind of threats of this person wanting you to relocate. You may have been receiving either a threat, I'm giving you so many days, you need to move, or this person may express that they are moving. Or I'm getting 3 stories. You may have been threatened that you need to move, you got so many days, or they're about to move themselves. So the key is about to be turned in, the lease is going to be up. Or you may just be not getting along with this person where you live, Taurus. And they could have been threatening you, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And you may feel like they're lying to you about moving or relocating, like they're trying to give you a fear tactic or scare you into leaving. But either way, you have been experiencing some kind of financial setbacks, but you've been working on it. I see you saving your money, Taurus, but I also see you taking action. You're not just sitting on your hands. I see you looking for a place to stay, a place to store your things. You're not just sitting and tolerating this. You know that eventually this Tower moment, which is an unexpected event, is going to occur. And you don't want to be caught like this, your things being thrown out. You're not trying to be embarrassed. You're not trying to get into any altercation, Taurus. You're like, wait a minute, my money may be funny, but I've been saving, honey. And so you could be maybe reaching out to people that seeing can maybe you move in with them temporarily, or also taking what you have to see, could you find somewhere or someone who would rent you an apartment, a housing situation. Because I'm picking up that even though your money has been funny, maybe you receive a setback at work, okay, that has had you, in this energy of the 9 of Swords here, but you're persevering no matter what's being thrown your way. You may have been through some insomnia. You may have been feeling like you're suffering, but no matter what's being thrown your way, Taurus, like the bull that you represent, I see you standing your ground 10 toes down. You're very strong. And whatever's being thrown at you, you're literally standing very strong. I see it and I feel it as I slow down while I'm talking to you. And you like, I wish a ninja would, but in the right way. But it's that kind of energy. They better be careful with you. they better be careful with you. But I see you taking time. You're not just ignoring that this person doesn't want you there, but you're picking and choosing, what route you're going to go. I see you do reaching out to friends or family, maybe for assistance, somewhere for you to live temporarily or somewhere to put your things. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nobody wants to be where they are not wanted. This is someone you were living with, possibly that you were staying there temporarily until you could get your things together. I'm picking up you could be working part-time. You were once full-time. You received news that they were cutting your hours. It came out of nowhere. But the wonderful thing I like, Taurus, that I see, you didn't quit your job. You didn't walk away and say, you know what, forget it. No, you kept your job. And that's the right thing to do, no matter what is thrown your way. Okay. Yeah, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I'm pretty sure you love the vibe. Thank you kindly. But either way, you stayed, you didn't throw in the towel because you knew of your situation. And it's a good thing that you have done that. And so I see you finding somewhere to go, finding somewhere to take your things, finding somewhere to live. This could be a family member, this could be a friend who knows about your situation. This also could be someone, Taurus, you have been confiding in about what this person has been saying to you, how they've been treating you, and if they have been threatening you, like you better leave, I'm going to move, and this person is tired of hearing it, and it looks like there is someone who's going to give you a hand, and assist you because they understand that you're not somebody that's lazy, you're not a bum. You are employed. You are someone who is just simply experiencing life. And whoever you are, it's going to get better for you. It's not a funny situation to be in a situation of being homeless. It's not funny at all, and it's something that'll really humble you. And I just want to say that hang in there. Okay, I broke the reed just to tell you to hang in there. It will get better for you. And you may feel like it's not, but keep that job and keep looking for more assistance to better your health, whether it's another job, a second job, a side hustle to go with what you got. Yeah. But I do see you receiving an offer or help, maybe it may be someone in a small place I'm picking up, but it doesn't matter long as you have a place to stay. You have someone helping you. There are some people who get thrown out and they have nowhere to go. But I see someone actually telling you, look, come this way. Come on. You ain't got to be out there. You don't have to deal with this. Come this way until you get on your feet. Okay, so it's not like you have not been trying, because I said at the beginning, I see that you've been saving, and you've been working hard. You could be someone who smokes cigarettes and maybe you stop smoking just to make sure you can save. This reading is very specific. Oh my. This reading is very specific. You hang in there. Yeah, you've likely, cut out some habits. You're really trying. Really trying. You see the Nine of Swords, you see the book there and all the writing, you could possibly be someone, go to work and come home, or even on your lunch break, sit and try to figure out ways to save an extra dollar, or what's the next move to make. Okay, because I'm picking up this person has been making it, Taurus, very uncomfortable for you. And it's like, but what goes around comes around, Taurus. Okay, if this person was treating you any kind of way because they knew that you were having financial problems, what goes around comes around. Okay, every dog has their day, but it put you in a place where things got very tense, where you were overwhelmed with stress. And the person that's offering you assistance, they're aware of that. And the positive thing is that you have somewhere to go so you don't have to catch a case. Because I'm picking up this person was really saying something. People can say some things out their mouth that can just be really foul, that can push your button. And they were saying and doing some cruel things, constantly wanting to be in the energy of fighting, even when you would come home and be peaceful. This could be a spouse or a roommate situation, okay? Someone you were in a relationship with, or a roommate situation. Either way. Either way, this person is very confrontational instead of having a peaceful separation. Okay. because they gave you, and for somebody they gave you a time limit to be out of the home or out of the apartment. But instead of being patient, this person created a false argument. I call it a false argument. People will do that so they can provoke you, and then they can have their way and do what they're going to do. But they wanted to cause some kind of confrontation, and that's when you made the call and you received the help. So that's a good thing. Okay. And so the next card we have here is the Queen of Pentacles. And so Spirit is saying for you to keep going, keep being strong, keep being wise, keep saving your money. Don't give up. Something's going to turn up for you, whether it's a better job, with more money, more hours, or you may even find a place, whether it's an efficiency apartment. Because I'm talking to someone who is like single, or you have no children, or you could have a child but you don't have custody of that child, meaning they're not living with you. Maybe you go visit them or they come see you from time to time. Okay, so you could be single or you have one child. Okay, all right. Picking up on male energy, or maybe you are a feminine in their masculine energy, unable to be in your soft side because you're dealing with this stress. You're dealing with this person being cruel, being impatient. Okay. And the next card we have here, Taurus, we have judgment, here. And so the trumpets are blowing, for you to go ahead, and take this helping hand. Even if you're saying, I really don't want to go ahead, get away from this person because you don't want to catch a case or end up in a situation that could lead into more mess for you, a deeper hole, Spirit is saying. But, something's going to arrive for you. They're not showing me yet what it is. It could either be a place to live or another job or more hours somewhere. Okay. You could possibly connect also once you leave this old living space and move in with this new friend. You may connect with somebody they know that could lead you to some form of full-time employment. That's enough for you to take care of yourself sufficiently and efficiently, on a consistent basis so that you're able to have your own. Okay. The next card we have here is the Five of Pentacles. So this is you budgeting, trying to make things meet, ends meet each and every month. But Spirit is saying you're coming out of this energy. Taurus, you have passed the test. And it looks like maybe you have been put through a test. And I'm hearing that for someone. Okay. Bits and pieces of this reading may resonate with you, Taurus, but you have passed the test when it comes to your finances. You've been in the energy of the Five of Pentacles. You know what it's like to have less than. You know what it's like to be thrown out in the cold. This part of your life, Spirit is saying you won't have to repeat this again, not this lifetime. I'm picking up you've also endured this situation for a long time. It could have been 2 years or more that you've been, hanging in there, doing the best you can, trying your best to get along with this person who's being rude to you. Look, oh, well, you got me getting mad at him. Let me calm down. You get me getting mad at him. But this person's just being, when you tell someone they can come somewhere and you know their situation, and to be bold and to treat them like you know the situation. I mean, it's just this person is foul, but every dog will have a day. Let me move on, cause you got me, and I ain't supposed to be doing that. I ain't supposed to be turned up like that, Taurus. I ain't supposed to be. I got to drink me some water. But you've had your moment, of feeling like the fool. This may have put you in a place where maybe you feel your self-esteem or your self-worth is lowered. And Spirit is saying there is nothing to be embarrassed about, okay? There are a lot of people who are a paycheck away from being without. Don't be fooled, okay? It's okay. Don't be fooled, and don't be the fool to think, okay? It's nothing to be embarrassed about. Everyone goes through things. Even people, Taurus, who you think are wealthy and they got it, they got millions. Guess what? Well, maybe they're a million or two from losing what they got. Everybody's got their own pot of gumbo that they experience here in life, whether they show it or whether they talk about it. We're here to learn. We're here to grow. So don't be ashamed and don't feel that you are less than. What you need to do is give yourself more credit and pat yourself on the back. because this is a financial reading for the zodiac sign of Taurus, sun, moon, or rising, any place in your chart. But for your finances to increase, Spirit is saying you had to go through a test, and they are going to increase because you've been there and you've done that and you passed it. You didn't get into any altercation. You didn't disrespect anyone. You simply took your things and moved on. I'm picking up this person wanted to provoke you, whether this was your spouse, a live-in girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever, or a roommate situation. You passed the test. So your money will be increasing for you. You will receive that job lead or that information. If it's not through a person that maybe this where you're moving to knows, it's going to be through someone somewhere. It could be on social media. You could be making conversation with a total stranger, and they may tell you about a job fair or employment somewhere. Okay, all right. Or you may begin to create some kind of side hustle that will generate a stream of income to put with what you have. And so remain optimistic, Taurus, about your finances and your living situation now and even in the near future because your world is changing. Spirit wants you to stay strong and continue to believe it. And so the message for you is what I said earlier. When it comes to you increasing your finances and it comes to you wanting more in your life, to experience the life that you desire, you had to pass the test and you've done it. You chose to pack your things and move on about your business. You are not confrontational. I'm picking up you left in peace. You left in peace so much, you really have this person confused because they wanted a confrontation out of you. You didn't give it to them. They wanted a reason to call the police on you. You didn't give it to them. And so Spirit is saying, keep it that way. Stay away from this person. Whatever you left behind, your phone charger, whatever, you'll get another one. Your favorite pair of socks, you'll get another one. Your shampoo, your favorite lipstick, I don't know, your best hat, male or female, whatever, you'll get another one because you passed the test, and this is only helping you keep moving forward. Things are going to be looking up for you. Okay, so you're playing this game of life the right way. You're playing it the right way, so prepare to continue to stay grounded and stay centered whenever you come across a situation such as this is full of someone being chaotic and just very disrespectful and nasty and rude towards you in a moment, confirmation in your life where you're experiencing financial hardships. It happens. It's nothing to be ashamed of at all. It really isn't. It really isn't. There are people going through things, Taurus, that they don't even talk about. There are people holding, and they don't have to talk about it, but there are people holding so much. And it's people that you will be shocked. You will be shocked. And I don't got to know you, but it's just the truth. Let that marinate. You will be amazed and shocked. And you will look at yourself and you'll say, I don't have any problems after all. Okay. That's another video. Everybody got their own pot of gumbo. I've been saying that for years. And I use gumbo as an analogy because there's so many types. And gumbo has some of this and some of that. And in life, everybody had their own ish, their own pot of ish that they're dealing with. No matter what level you're at, no matter what kind of job you got, no matter how much money you got, what you look like, all that stuff, all that stuff is minor. That's material. There are people carrying stuff that shit, they just not speaking about it, baby. Do not be embarrassed. Someone really needs to hear this. You better pat yourself on the back, and you should be applauding yourself for successfully getting away from this demon here. There I go turning up again. Let me calm down. Because I'm just picking up on somebody who just needed to be reached out and touched. We do not promote violence on this channel. But you did not do it, and Spirit is saying, I'm glad you didn't do it. You passed the test. You passed. You did it. And that's why your world is changing. Okay? So it was meant for you to experience this moment. This could be something that's part of your bloodline and your lineage, a generational curse that you have broken. You may not even be someone who's that spiritual. You may be like, what is she talking about, crazy? But guess what? You've done it. You've done it. So they want you to keep moving forward and do it peacefully. And so in order to pull in that good job, or you're looking for your own crib, you want a nice apartment or nice home, or maybe you want a car, whatever you desire. We want to focus our energy on positive people, places, and things that uplift us, things that make us happy. Make sure as you move forward towards, you're only surrounding yourself with those who uplift you. And if you're looking around you and say, I ain't nobody, nobody's never alone. You better learn to be your own best friend. Don't force yourself to be around nobody that ain't uplifting or supporting you. And when I say supporting, meaning inspiring. I'm not talking about somebody saying, come here, I'll take care of you. No, I'm talking about people who allow you to be yourself confidently and wholeheartedly without judgment. That kind of energy. People who allow you to be yourself. People who want to see you win. People who are not sabotagers, okay? If you were to put them down for a reference, they will give you an excellent reference so that you can get that job. Then call you, woohoo, come on over, Taurus, we're about to celebrate. You got that job. That kind of energy. That kind of energy. The kind of friends that, call me when you get home. The kind of friends when you drop them off, they wait till you get in and close the door before they pull off. The kind of friends that see you with a lot of bags and offer you help without you asking. Hmm? Them kind. The kind that maybe they're cooking dinner for their family and they realize they cook too much. They realize they done cook too much. Hey, Taurus, what you doing? Come on through. Come on through. Go get you something to eat. And you're like, well, I'm busy. Look, come get, well, you know what? Go on and get some rest. I'm going to wrap you a plate up. On your way to work, come get you a plate. That kind of energy. I'm just giving you examples of, people who are high vibrational, people who are nurturing, people who are loving, kind, not deceitful, not people who make promises and then turn their back and renege on them, knowing a person may be down on their luck, but they think it's funny and they kiki about it, you know? And so it was meant for you to go through this situation, even though it has not been easy for you, Taurus, so that you can break the generational curse of that lack mentality, of going through it and surviving and standing 10 toes down. It takes a hell of a person to go through something, be homeless or be without, and still, stay in character, stay in frame, not be disrespectful, not blame no one. It takes a hell of a lot. It takes a strong person to go through something like that and not blame anyone or want to lash out or get even, but move forward. There's a reward. That's why your world is changing. There is a reward. Sign Spirit, said the ancestors. Thank you. We're proud of you. Keep going. Don't retaliate. Keep your peace about yourself. Keep your grace about yourself. If you want to pull in peace, if you want to attract peace, be the peace. If you want abundance, be abundant. Be abundant in your mindset. I don't care what's going on. You are already prosperous. You are already wealthy. Let them know you have that wealth that's untouchable. Tell them it's my heart. It's my heart. Say, I got, I'm wealthy. I'm rich at heart. Very sustainable. You can't take it from me. I've been through some ish that you can't take from me. And here's your reward. There's very few who can go through hard times and not be bitter and hold their head up and not cross people. Because I'm picking that up also. You didn't try any nickel slick activities. You weren't stealing from nobody. You weren't trying to deceive nobody. No, you were taking the scraps you was given. They cut your hours. You was like, okay, well, I'm going to just keep showing up to work. And I actually picked up on somebody who actually stopped smoking cigarettes because they was like, look, that money can go in a piggy bank. I can be saving this. That's applauded. You need to give yourself credit. Give yourself credit. It may not be cigarettes. It may be drinking. It may be the ganja. It can be anything. It may be getting your nails done, male or female. You know what? I can stay out of the nail shop. This is $45 to $100 I can put in the piggy bank or whatever you pay for it. I don't know. You know what? I don't need to get my lashes done. I can really wear some mascara. You need to pat yourself on the back. Give yourself credit. Don't be letting them shake your crown. You done been through the valley. You done been there. Yeah, you got a little, that's for the wrist, you know. You're not broken. A little bruised, but you ain't broken. This is perseverance, the Nine of Wands. Celebrate yourself. Be proud of yourself and hold your head up high. It's going to continue to get better. And I already know. I don't even have to go into it. I don't even have to pull no more cards for you, Taurus, because I just got to say this. I already know. Yes, you receive a helping hand. Someone offered you a place to stay. You may be having your stuff in storage. Maybe it's in their basement. Whatever your situation is. I don't care if you're sleeping on the couch. It's a place to live, and we are grateful and we are thankful. Ashe? But you already got a plan. I don't even have to pull no more cards to see what your plan is. You already got a plan. You like, I appreciate this, but you're very determined now. You're very determined. Your determination then turned up. Your determination then turned up. That Queen of Wands energy, that King of Wands energy, turned up. That Eight of Pentacles, determination. Determination. And that's good. It's turned up in the right way, not a negative way. You're not going to do anything foolish because you're going to keep yourself clean, keep your nose clean, stay out of trouble. You're not trying to create a record. You're keeping your record clean because you know the life that you desire. There are steps and there are things that are necessary to be done, but you have passed the test. So continue passing that test. Show gratitude to this person that is giving you a place to stay. Have a plan and stick to it. Keep saving, but keep looking. Keep looking. I'm being told to repeat that because something's going to pop up for you that's going to help you. You may come across an apartment or a place or apartment building. Somebody might need a manager. Or how much you paying? Oh, you get free rent. Free rent and a couple dollars a week. Oh, can I work it around my other job? Sure you can. We need a manager right now. And just that quick, you done looked up on a place to stay. Don't tell me God ain't good, boy. You done lucked up on a place to stay and some extra money. Plus, they willing to work around the schedule of your current job. And when I say a manager of an apartment building, like a live-in person that probably take applications or, just watch the grounds, that kind of energy. They still have job opportunities out in the world like that, where people are looking for people to live-in managers, to manage the apartment buildings. And they may give you an apartment, and that is your pay. They may give you a little stipend to go with it, but you never know. Or someone may have a house, a property that they're fixing up and they want you to stay in it or live in it while they fix it up. It could because they want somebody there. It could be for any reason. I just want somebody there. You need a place? Can you do me a favor? Can you just live in it and keep the grounds clean? You don't know. You never know where your gold lies. You don't know. You need to stay in that energy, Taurus. Stay in that energy. Your money situation, the message of this read, in order for you to see increases was for you to break this generational curse. You have done it. You've chosen the right path. You've broke that curse of lack mentality and energy, but you broke the curse of knowing how to persevere through the situation with the Nine of Wands, knowing how to persevere. Okay, being aware of what's going on and not allowing the situation to swallow you. Okay, not allowing yourself to succumb to it because there's people, Taurus, who go through things and they allow it to succumb them. They allow themselves to not heal from it. They allow themselves to turn to different vices and they can't come out of that shadow. They can't come out of that coldness. But you passed the test and your spirit team is saying, we're rooting for you. You're not alone. We're moving things in spaces and places that you're unaware of. Keep going. This will be a story for you to look back and tell your grandchildren about and laugh about. Who knows? You may want to write a book about it. It could empower somebody else. Because that's how you come out of darkness, when you're not blaming or accusing people. When you accept your situation, no matter what you're dealing with, And you can pull yourself up out of that. But you can't blame people. You can't be bitter. You can't have that resentment. I'm in this situation because of you. I'm in this situation because you did this and you took that. No, no, no. I'm in the situation. I have to deal with it. Now let me see what I need to do to get myself out. That's all that's needed. And that's exactly what you did. The ancestors are rooting for you. Keep moving forward. Your money will be increasing. They are very glad and thankful at the right timing, Taurus. Your spirit team does not, they do not incorporate time the way we incorporate time. They do not look at the clock and calendar the way we utilize it. It's non existent in other dimensions, in other realms, okay? So do not say to yourself, well, if they, where is it? No, 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 no. That's the wrong attitude, the wrong energy. Snap out of it right now. I want you to snap. Don't you push them blessings out the way. Don't push it out the way. At the right timing, things have to be moved around. It's like a chessboard. There are times, your spirit team can see in spaces and places that you cannot. They know things you don't. They can hear conversations that you can't hear, you haven't heard. You don't know where your favor or your blessing is going to come from. You don't know where your gold lies. So that's why you have to tread lightly. Be mindful. Stay focused. Stay inspired, Taurus. Your money is going to increase. You will have your own place to live in, but you need to keep moving the way that you're moving. Don't give up.